A blessed evening to all. Before I begin, our family would like to thank all of you for sharing your precious time as we celebrate Tita Tess's wonderful life. We also thank those who share their sympathies and prayers to our family. Your kindness gave us strength each passing day. Your thoughts and your prayers are a declaration of how much Tita Tess is loved. Our deepest gratitude to all. As we are gathered here today, we are won by the love and profound sense of loss we all feel for a woman who touched our lives in ways words can hardly express. We are here not only to mourn, but to also celebrate the life of an extraordinary woman, a sister, a wife, a mother, an aunt, a mentor, and a loyal friend. Her sudden departure has left a void in our hearts and lives, but her spirit, her laughter, and her memories would continue to surround us. Maria Theresa Bondesto de Vera was a woman of many talents and passions, but above all else, she was a woman of extraordinary kindness and outstanding faith. She was born in Tondo, Manila, the fourth out of 8 children of the late Periong and Visit. She is now survived by one brother, Toto, and her 3 sisters, Cora, Vanji, and Becca. She was brought up in a strict Catholic household, the kind where they are expected to be home by 6 p.m. for their daily novena. From her earliest days, Inday, as she is known to her siblings, was not just an older sister, but a beacon of light in their lives. Despite having 3 older brothers, she stood up for her siblings, engulfing them with her protective nature, unwavering support. She encouraged them to aim high and reach their goals. Her childhood is filled with love, laughter, and happiness despite their hardships in life. She strived hard to reach her dreams, not just for herself, but for her siblings as well. She focused on her studies and never gave up, no matter how difficult it was. She took pride as she held her college diploma, the first among them, becoming an inspiration to her sisters. Her unconditional sisterly love is the foundation of the unbreakable love our family shares. Tita Tess was a faithful wife and a loving mother. Tita Tess and Tito Boy's journey together was not just a marriage, but it was a beautiful dance of love, respect, and companionship. The kind of love that cannot be hindered by the eruption of Mount Pinatubo in 1991. I recall how happy and how beautiful she looked on her wedding day. I know I was just a kid back then, but the photographs of their wedding day captured how true love and genuine happiness gave them both the vibrant glow. Tito Boy, your love for Tita Tess taught us how to love unconditionally and profoundly. The love that you shared was with a depth that was inspiring and with a passion that is heartwarming. Your love for each other was not just a feeling but a force that brought her joy, comfort, and strength even through the hardest trials and tests. Jomar, A, John Mark, and Jeremiah is blessed to have Tita as a mother. She has a heart as big as the universe for them. She loved them unconditionally, gave generously, and forgave easily. Tita Tess loved being at the church growing up. She was surrounded by priests and nuns, living up to the teachings of the church. She enjoyed Sunday school and loved catechism, a passion she later on passed to her firstborn Jomar. She was the happiest and the proudest, seeing him continue a passion that she always had. John Mark was the ultimate source of her laughter. She would often tell me stories of how John Mark would make her smile in the most easiest way. Jeremiah was always her lucky charm. She will always and forever be proud of what her children become. Ate, masaya ako, established na sila sa kanilang mga buhay. Dun pa lang, panalo na ako. She proudly said during one of her last adult talks when I visited her. Tita Tess was a teacher by profession. Teacher Tessa, as she is known, has influence and extended far beyond the classroom. She didn't just teach lessons from the books, but she taught lessons in life. She instilled patience, kindness, empathy, and courage, an important creed I live by. Her classroom and student was a testament of her strong belief in growth, change, and the idea that every student has the ability to bloom and flourish to their full potential with proper guidance. The seed of kindness and love that she planted in every class she had taught will continue to grow and bloom. Her professionalism is unquestionable and admirable. Teacher Tessa was not just a mentor, but she was a superhero too. She was a guiding light to us, her students. She empowered each and every child and was generous to teach her students the importance of resilience, the power of kindness, and the value of integrity. Teacher Tessa taught me to be brave in the face of adversity and to remember being compassionate when I'm faced with cruelty. She also taught me to be humble in every achievement. Tandaan mo palagi na nakaapa ka pa din sa lupa sa bawat achievements mo. Mahirap bumagsak mag-isa. A reminder she often shared. She taught her students not just to live, but how to live well, with a purpose, passion, and with great love. Tita Tess was a friend who was always there through good times and bad. Her laughter and smile is a beacon that can light up even the darkest of days. Her appetite for life and her unbeatable spirit is infectious, and it resonated to each and everyone she encountered. She found joy in the simplest of things, and because of that, she taught us to appreciate little moments that makes life worth living. Her friendship was a gift that you unwrap every day, the one that brought her friends immense joy and comfort and love. Tita Tess to us, her nieces, nephews, and apo sa tuhod was not just an aunt. She was a constant source of light and warmth in our lives, a force of nature whose energy and spirit was as boundless as her capacity to love us all. Tita Tess faced her life's challenges with a courage that was inspiring and a determination that was unstoppable. Tita Tess was there for me in so many ways. She knew me more than I knew myself. She knew my first love, my first heartache, and many of my secrets. She was the first person who saw me as an adult. We shared stories that I can hardly tell my parents. She comforted me during my dark days. She loved me. She supported me despite my faults and my shortcomings. She was with me in all my celebrations. She cried with me and tried to understand me even it was so difficult. I shared so much memories with her, but I would never forget how she took me out a day before my grade 6 graduation. It was a tough year for my family then. She took me out to dinner and brought me a dress. And on our way home, she reminded me of how proud she is of me, even when I wasn't proud of myself. She fought for me to stay in school. She quietly encouraged me to stand up for myself against those who bullied me. And when I gave up, she pushed me harder to continue. During my college days, we would always have our dinner dates where we try and catch up and talk about my struggles. On the days that Mama and Papa couldn't make it on my milestones, Tita was there with Lola. She would always remind me that my parents love me. Tita would always remind me of how much she loves me every chance she gets. Tita, I thank you for your unconditional love for me. I thank you for our dates and our adult talks. Thank you for always being there for me. I'm sorry for the times I disappointed you and the times I failed you. I'm so sorry for losing grip of our communication, and I'm sorry for not being there for you today. I thank you for opening up your home to me and welcoming me with open arms. I was glad that I was given the chance to see you laugh and to have spent hours chatting with you the last time I was home. I will always cherish the sound of your laughter, the warmth of your hugs. We will carry on the words of wisdom, the tears we shared, the memories we recounted. From Ate Bing, Ate Ning, Kuya Bulog, Ate Regine, Kuya Gige, Lucky, Ate Jan, CJ, JB, Amiel Rod, Riza Jaff, Kayla F, Tina, JC, Rose and Faye, maraming salamat po sa pagmamahal na ibinigay mo sa aming lahat habang tumatanda kami, for bringing us to places and introducing us to many things. Walang katumbas ang pagmamahal at pangaral na ibinahagi mo sa amin. As I am here in front of you today, let me remind you that life is not about the number of breaths we take, but the moments we lived and the memories that takes our breath away. I know Tita Tess lived her life embracing each moment. Her legacy lives on in every life she touched, the hearts she warmed, the souls she inspired, the lessons she shared. Her love will always surround us and her wisdom will continue to guide us. Tita, you were a blessing in our lives, a light that will never dim. You are a friend who left footprints of love and kindness on our hearts. Thank you for your unwavering love, your endless patience, and invaluable lessons. Thank you for sharing your laughter, your wisdom, and your guidance. Your memories will continue to comfort us. We love you so much, Tita. I hope I somehow made you proud, and I know you'll always be looking down on us. I still think you left too soon, but I'm so thankful for the time, and God knows how much we miss you, and heaven is so lucky to have you now, and so was I. Thank you all for listening, and magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat.